everyone, welcome back to another versus Warframe video. I know you guys are liking these, so figured I'd just keep going, because why not? And also it gives me something different to record, so I'm not complaining. But anyways guys, so of course today we have Amber, and Amber is pretty much the fireframe, so just like her name says. And she has to be in my top 5 because she's really good with crowd control and things like that. So if you guys are one of those people that likes to take out a lot of enemies at once, then she's the frame for you. But of course, as usual, we're going to start with the Prime Amber. Oh, excuse me guys. So of course, this one is my Prime Amber. So kind of went with Superman colors for her. I kind of wanted her to be different. Everyone does like blue and white and other flame colors, so it's like I want to be different. So I chose red, but but yeah. So straight out of the park, she has higher shield, obviously. So that's one thing we can look at for the regular Amber. And also has 262 energy, which isn't too bad. But so I equipped her with the only flamethrower in game, as you guys can see. And I guess I could show you her abilities. But her abilities, of course, are Fireball, Accelerant, Fire Blast, and World on Fire. And out of all honesty, and being in a player in Warframe for about 1.5 years now, she's probably one of the most OP frames if you mod her correctly. And you guys will see why in a minute. So let's go up to our spawner here. Okay, let's actually pick some. Pick 2 of these guys. And then we want a lot of those, so we will save them for later. Maybe we'll do some MOAs or something. Do like 6 of them, and then we'll go back to Grenier. And we'll do the rest as the elite dancers. Alright. So simulate. So of course, as usual, I'll go through the abilities and show you what they do, but I'll also... So first suggestion I have is to use your Accelerant, which actually coats your enemies with like a flame thing. Nothing pretty much is more likely to catch them on fire, pretty much is what it does. So I do suggest you guys use the Accelerant a lot. Fireball obviously is a giant fireball, so pretty self-explanatory. And as you guys can see, the Accelerant glows on the enemies, so you know which ones have it. So that it was one thing I highly suggest, that you use that when you're using your abilities, because that, it pretty much just helps them catch, more likely to catch on fire, is pretty much what it does. So it makes them more flammable, pretty much. So we got Fireball, which I showed you guys, which pretty much is just throwing a giant fireball. It's very smoky. And then we got this Accelerant, which coats the enemies in stuff that can cause them to catch fire easier. And her third ability is Fire Blast, which actually is one of my personal favorites. I use quite a bit. I say we spawn the enemies back though before we use it though. Get some energy also. So let's simulate this. So accelerant, and then we'll do fire blast, which pretty much creates a giant ring of fire, as you guys can see. And this ring of fire hovers for a bit, and when an enemy walks through it, they can catch on fire, if possible. So that's a plus to that ability. So imagine her using being a Pokemon like Charmander or something, and using Fire Blast, pretty much. Is how I would describe her. For Fire Blast. But of course it's a giant Fire Blast, so... As you guys can see, the accelerant helps a lot. So if you want to give yourself a boosting hand, a helping hand I should say, then I suggest you use that. Because enemies are more likely to catch on fire if you use that. Alright, so there is her 3 abilities, her first 3. Her final ability, now that one is OP. And I am serious about this. I mean, this is the ability that a lot of people complain about when there's an Amber in the squad, is that please do not use your world on fire, especially in a relic run. I do not suggest using it in a relic run unless everyone has 10. So, and I will show you why in a moment. Let's gather our energy. And then, you know what? Let's do 2 of these guys. 2 of each of these guys. And then simulate. Okay, so as usual, accelerant, and then world on fire. As you guys can see, it creates like lava plumes around you. And Prime Ember has kind of a cool effect to her. She kind of has like lava effect on the bottom of hers, which is kind of cool. As you guys can see, it hovers for a bit after you use it. But it pretty much just does this around you. And it's a certain range. I mean, how I use it pretty much is when we're in a pickle or something, there's a massive group or something, I suggest you use that. And then you just fly around pretty much. Just jump, fly, hover, glide, whatever. And you can pretty much take out everyone in one blow, so it's pretty awesome. And now you guys see why it's OP, because we killed those 4 healers like nothing, just hovering, just standing there, literally, with this ability, so. But the obvious differences, of course, are her shield, and then her energy level, and her, the effect on her world on fire, actually. I actually honestly don't think I've seen that on regular Amber. I guess we're about to find out, though. But so let's equip regular Amber and switch this up, because I have issues with the colors not matching. Alright, so this is obviously my regular Amber. This is her deluxe skin, if you guys are wondering. It's very bird phoenix-like, which is really cool. I think that's why I liked it, because it was so phoenix bird looking. And it's really cool. With the little fire effects and everything on it, it's pretty cool. So if you guys are wondering what her deluxe looks like on, there you go. And as you guys can see, her shield is high too. So Amber is good for shield. She's one of those frames that is pretty much made for the shield. So let's gather our energy. Yeah, her energy level also is pretty close to my Prime Amber too. That's another thing to note, is that because my Prime Amber was 262, I think. She's 225 this Amber, so they're pretty close on certain things, which is kind of interesting. So let's clear these guys. Let's do that group again, I think. Or maybe we'll add a couple of these guys. 2, and then 2 of these guys. And then where is the regular Garnier? Alright. So let's see if they have any differences in their 3 abilities. There's Fireball. So there doesn't seem to be any major difference on the Fireball. Accelerant. Accelerant, they're still coated in the Accelerant. And then let's do Fire Blast. So there doesn't seem to be any, like, major differences in the first 3, it looks like. Which is interesting. Where are you? I hear you, but I don't see you. Oh, there's that one. Alright, so of the top 3 abilities Amber has, it doesn't seem they have any major differences yet. Of course, she does less damage, regular Amber, but she still can be pretty OP if you know how to mod her right. So let's do our round of World on Fire now. And I did always like Amber just because how she looked, but also how her abilities worked. Like I told you guys earlier, she's pretty much made for crowds, so yeah, the World on Fire pretty much has the same effect. But I think, yeah, there's no, like, major effect on the bottom of her plumes, though, like Prime Amber does have. Yeah, it's just pretty much a stream of energy for regular Amber. And it looked like her skin also had an effect to it too, which is kind of interesting to see. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Her skin actually has an effect on it. That's kind of cool. So yeah, guys, as you guys can see, Amber is pretty well-rounded. She's pretty strong too if you know how to use her. But of course, she's probably one of the easiest frames to learn to use. So if you guys are looking for a new frame, I do suggest Amber. And like I said, she's in my top 5, and now you guys saw why. And it's because she can do some serious damage if you use your cards right. So yeah, guys. So pretty much the only real difference we saw was that the plume effect in the World on Fire is slightly different. Has a different effect to it on the bottom. But that's pretty much it. And of course, the Prime causes more damage, but that's pretty obvious. So so anyways, guys, thank you for joining me for another Warframe video. I believe we have Frost next, actually. Yep, we do. We have Mr. Frost next. I do have, oh, we could do Excalibur and Umbra. If you guys want me to do Excalibur and Umbra, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do a video of them for you guys. I know their differences are pretty obvious, so if you guys want me to do a video on them, let me know in the comments. Of course, this is my Frost boy. But yeah, guys, if you guys want me to do Umbra versus Excalibur, let me know. And yeah, yeah, guys, so thanks for joining me, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!